This is the 72 Hours of Hell in SOLRP. Many gang members from the Bounty Hunter Bloods and the 23 Baby Insanes lost their lives those nights. Members like K9 and K3 from Insanes were shot and killed. D Rose and Baby J from Bounty Hunter Blood were shot but luckily survived. Wooski and JII from 52 Hoover Crips were shot and killed, and many more. During these 3 days the 21st Street Massacre happened. The 21st Massacre was named the worst shooting in the last 5 years due to the 5 insane members that were shot dead that day. Also 2 cops lost their lives on the scene of the shooting. June 29, 2021. Droz, Spina Benz, Baby J and Blicky, all members of the Bounty Hunter Bloods, were driving through 23 Baby Insanes hood looking to score. When Droz said he saw a group of people standing on 23rd Street and Lewis Avenue, he was ready to shoot. Since they didn't know Blicky's face, they sent him to go talk to the males so they can set them up. When Blicky got out the van and went to go talk to the group, Baby J parked the van in the back of 21st Street. Then D. Rose and Spina Benz hopped out the car with fully loaded .45 caliber pistol and started shooting the males. ABC and Keem were the first to shoot back, but sadly they were caught off guard. After D. Rose and Spina Benz dropped the group, they ran back to the van when 2 off-duty officers came to the scene and started to draw their weapons, but Spina Benz already shot and killed them. This was a very dirty scene, so many lives lost in a matter of minutes. Days later D. Rose tweeted, "What's the 21st Street Massacre and 5 dead insanes?" A week after the murders of those 8 people, the Watts District DA has a new indictment called Operation Bounty Hunter Takedown. July 1. BJ, a young member of the 23 Baby Insanes, was devastated when he heard the news about his friends. When he got the call, the first thing he did is get into traffic. At 6:27 a.m. JII from 52 Hoover Criminals was standing on West 52nd Street and Hoover Street. BJ saw JII standing on the corner, so he crept behind him and put 1 shot to his face. JII sadly died on scene. The sad part was that BJ and JII were friends before the 2 gangs started beefing. They often hang out with each other. (12:35 p.m.) Once again D. Rose, Spina Benz, Baby J and Adrian got the drop on 19-year-old Trinity Vasquez. Trinity was standing on 110th Street and Grape Street when the same gray van from the 21st Street Massacre drove by. D. Rose and Spina Benz bounced out the car while Baby J and Adrian stood in the van. They started shooting at Trinity and another male that was with her. D. Rose shot Trinity in the face while Spina Benz shot her in her chest and torso area. Spina Benz chased down the other male, shooting him in his back and neck, but he still got away from him.
Come here, boy.
The four knew after that hit that the cops would be all over their trail. D. Rose knew the deal would know, so him and the other three burned the van in an alleyway in Hawthorne, but there's CCTV footage of them doing it. Later that night around 8:45 p.m. Nightmare and Baby J were trooping down Grape Street. Rick from Grape Street What Script saw Nightmare and Baby J and asked them where they're from. Baby J started punching on Rick, but then he pulled a 9mm pistol and began to shoot at the two. Nightmare and Baby J were already on go and started shooting Rick in the torso and chest area until he fell. The two then said BHBIT, fuck Fake Street, while standing over the male. He sadly died on scene. Ten people shot dead in less than 48 hours. That's not even the end of it. No more than 12 hours at 8:41 p.m. later, Kwon Kwon and two other males I don't know their names saw K3 from Insane's lacking in his car at the infamous Inglewood Foot Locker. The three males upped their guns at K3 and shot him in the face. Kwon Kwon then took K3's dead body out the car and shot him 10 more times. Only 30 minutes later, L.A. Stain, Jock, G and their allies were lurking through BHB's territory looking to score for Trinity and Rick. They spotted D. Rose on a BMX heading down Success Avenue. Jock and G started to shoot at D. Rose from the car but luckily missed. D. Rose then speeded to Nickerson Garden while he was on the phone with his brother Baby J. When he got to Nickerson Gardens, he upped his Glock 23 and started to fire at the car. Jock was struck in the head and died on scene, but lost Ain and G were still shooting. D. Rose got hit in his chest, thigh, neck, leg, torso and grazed in the eye. D. Rose ran into his house on 113th with multiple bullets in him. When he went inside his house, he dropped his phone at the front door, then passed out. Baby J and Spina Benz were looking for D. Rose. They noticed the insane amount of blood next to his door. They broke his window and climbed into his home when they saw D. Rose unconscious on the floor. They picked him up and rushed him to the Pillbox Medical Center. The doctors stated that Drayshawn Brown was pronounced dead for 21 minutes and 8 seconds, but came back to life. D. Rose is now blind in his left eye and is laying low for a while. The next day at 2:41 p.m. Spina Benz, Baby J, Lil Infant and Emerda were in traffic trying to get back for D. Rose. They spotted the four Grape Street member at the Inglewood Mega Mall. L.A. Stain, Draco and G shot at the car the males were in. Emerda was the first one to bounce out and starting shooting at the group with a 9mm AK-47 pistol. All three males were dead on scene. If you liked the video, like and subscribe, that would help the channel a lot. If you want to join our server, the link is in the description.